it's Margaret with Texas Gal Treasures, and today I'm bringing a video about how I use iMovie to create a video. So here I've got my iMovie icon. Click on that. I'm on a Mac. And I have a folder here of videos that I've taken usually with my phone, and I've already uploaded them onto my computer. Oh, hey, what's going on? Look at that. So I like things nice and tidy. You can, keep uploading into one folder. But so what I do is I come over here to my iMovie library, and I will click on New Event, and then here I can label it. So I'm going to label it. Oh, I've already got one roses, but I'm going to label it roses. And then in this event, you can create new movies. So here I'm going to click a new movie. And I'm choosing no theme. These ones are okay if you've got like photos that you're uploading and making sort of like a scrapbook type thing. And there may be other uses for those, but I haven't really seen them. So here I'm choosing a new theme, and here I'm going to put roses again. This one I'm going to put on my Earthworms and Marmalade YouTube page. So here, import media. I'll come over to my desktop and come down to videos to make YouTube. Oh, open up videos. Here we go. And I'm going to click on roses. And I'm going to select all. So I've got this one, and I'm going to do a shift and then click with my mouse so it selects all of them. Import selected. So I've got all of these clips of roses that I want to make a movie out of. So I'm going to select the first clip. You'll see how it selects it in yellow, and then a little plus sign will pop up. Let me try that again. Like so. A little plus sign pops up and down it goes. And I can click on it to try it out. Let's see. There's no audio because I was planning on putting music behind it. My roses just look so pretty. And so that was kind of long. So what I'm going to do is, let me select my next clip, and I'm going to pop that down next. But I want to maybe not make that first clip so long, so I'm going to shorten it up some. And then it will automatically jump to my next clip. Zooming in on this rose over here. Boy, it was brighter than I thought. So then I can just keep selecting my clips to add in. As you can see, just clips of roses, always happy roses. And add those in. Add the next set in. It shows that it's already added. This little orange line underneath shows what's already been added. So this is the portion that I had clipped out where there's no little orange line underneath. So again, let me just finish adding these clips of videos in. It didn't pop down there. There it goes. Clip of you. And then here are my other roses. Go in there. Is that everybody? That's everybody. Okay, so that's all the roses that I want to have in my video. Play through. Look how pretty. And if you'll notice when it jumps, it just kind of very abruptly jumps. This is a long bit. So at this point, I would come in and put my transitions. So if you'll look on the side, left side down here, it says transitions. And then there are all these transitions that you can fit in. And this is another tool over here I use. If you'll notice how stretched out it is, and it takes me a while to fast forward back to the beginning, this will shorten the clips down. So when I'm trying to hurry up and get back to the front, I'll select that. But when I'm really trying to edit things out, I'll zoom it out so it takes it, screen by screen, or, little by little by little. So I'll shorten it down, come back over here. So my transitions are pretty abrupt. So these are the different choices and transitions that you can drop in, you know, and I don't do anything too fancy like this. Watch. You know, there are really little fancy transitions that you can, you know, get going in there. See, it looks like that. So I don't really care for those, but that's just me. So I usually do, get back up there, you. This one, cross blur. So that goes down there. So it just kind of blurs out and blurs, you know, refocuses. And it makes it a little more, I don't know. So you can try different ones, see what you like. Everyone's different. Thank goodness, right? So, I don't like that. So cross blur, I'm going to come drop in cross blur in, let me make sure that took. Let me make sure, nope, it didn't. So you come back down here, add that, and then I just come and plunk them in, plunk, plunk, plunk. Pretty easy. And I do one at the very end too. And I'll come back and put a title, kind of like a title page at the beginning, which you can do here through iMovie, or you can make your own on PicMonkey. I use PicMonkey. You can use whatever you want, but I like doing the PicMonkey because then later on YouTube, when you upload, it gives you that option to upload a thumbnail. So if I created an iMovie, sometimes it chooses that as one of my 3 choices for a thumbnail, and sometimes it doesn't. So I like making it in PicMonkey, and then I have it already. So let me pull that up real quick. So you're getting a mini PicMonkey tutorial too. So here's PicMonkey, which I love. There's a free version and then there's a pay version. I pay because I use it so much, but I write it off on my taxes because everything I use is for my business. Okay, PicMonkey, come on. So no, that's not what I want. I want to design, and I'll do, you know, a 5x7, 8x10, and then, okay, ping, and then I turn it around to the side, you know. And I'll do a whole nother PicMonkey tutorial later because PicMonkey is so much fun to play with. And, you know, you can kind of pick whatever you want. I'm going to do pink because it's roses. And then some titles. Come on, text. Oh, I hear talking. Oh, it's talking from the video. I must have been talking to someone while I was recording. So let me quickly just make I'm looking for we have a specific font that we use for earthworms and marmalade. There it is. Add text. Earthworms and marmalade. And I want to center that out. I'm going to put a picture of a rose in the middle. I'm going to make the font, make it a little bigger. There we go. And it's so much fun because they've got pictures of not everything, but they've got lots of things. You can upload your own. But I know they have roses in here, so I'm going to come down and, you know, plunk some roses in there. Look, that doesn't really show up, does it? So I'm going to delete that. Let's go with yellow. Yellow. And maybe a red. Put them to the side. You can rotate it, make it look fancy, whatever. Add another one of those in there. Look, it's going to look like Mickey Mouse. Make you a little bit bigger. And then I'm going to bring you to the front. Boom. So you're, maybe I don't like that. I don't know. Anyway, you get the idea. And then I'm going to write roses on there. And I might come back and make that look better, but I just wanted to quick do it for you, show you what I would. Roses. There we go. So save. Yes. Roses. Oh, my phone is gonna blow up on me here. Please excuse while things save out. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Awesome. So then I'm gonna come back over here, import. Oh, hang on. I gotta make sure I'm in my right. Let me turn that off. My friends are just making plans. so it's blowing up. So here I'm going to import my roses image that I just saved. There you are. So now it's here for me to grab, and I can come and, well, if it will let me, there it is. Drop it down. It always drops it to the end, which is kind of annoying, but that's just the way it is. And then I can grab it, yes, all of it, and carry it over to the front. Whoop, like that. And then if you have a still photo, it automatically puts it into this Ken Burns mode. You have to come over here and click on this. And I just take it out of that. I mean, you can play around with that where it starts and stops and Ken Burns it and all that, but I'm just going to stick with the norm. All right, so here we go. Play. Come on, play you. I don't know why it's not playing. So this is shortened. And you can see here, as you're hovering over it, it'll show you how long this particular little clip is. 2.8 minutes, which I think is a bit long for an intro. Oh no, that's not right. What is this looking up for? Okay, so here, yeah, 2.8 minutes it was. I can shorten it. So as I'm shortening it and sliding it back, you can see the amount of time that my intro is really coming down. Because I think, you know, one of my videos, my earlier videos, I have way long. I mean, it's like 15 seconds, which is pretty long for an intro video or intro clip. So I'm bringing it down, like pretty fast, like 2 seconds. Everybody gets the picture. So here we go. There we go. It's going, and then it comes and shows you my roses, and everything's beautiful. All right, so the next thing I want to show you, because I'm going to be putting music behind this, and I don't really want my audio from this, is that this blue part down here, you can see that light blue underneath it is what is the audio. So for most of it, you cannot hear it, but I can take this and slide it down to where it's like 0%, or I can have it slightly, I don't know, it doesn't really matter how far down I put it, because I'm going to put audio, and I don't really want you to hear, if I'm sneezing or if I'm talking to my husband or something like that. So I will drop those down, and this comes in handy when your audio ends up being louder than you expect or something like that. So that is that. All right. So this is this portion. The next thing I want to do is add some sounds. So over here you have transitions. This title part, this is what I was, I'll have to add some text in to show you. So these are the different, like sometimes I'll have text overlaid onto my video, like if I'm doing a haul video. And I don't like the ones that are all like, oh, hey, they, appear, disappear, all fancy like. Just like straight, give it to me straight, you know what I mean? So most of those are closer to the bottom. Let me find a good one for you. This is one I use a lot. It's probably not the best for this. So you drop it in, and then you can expand it out as long as you want. But let's say I wanted to put what kind of roses these are, and I believe they're called knockout roses. Knockout roses. And so I can select that, and if I want to change the color, I can click up there to change the color, knockout roses, the size of the words, the font, if I want to change it to whatever, ew, I don't like that. So that is the overlay on those knockout roses. And the others, I can't remember what the other ones are called. Okay, so that would play, and it would stay on there until, as you can see, this comes off. I'm gonna have to check with my dad because I'm not sure. I think those are called the knockout roses, and then the others down here, the pink ones. I'll have to ask him. They're not Peggy Martins. There's something else. Anyway, so next thing. So that's the other titles. I showed you that. I just took it off, and now if I wanted to. You know how I made this part with the intro page. If you wanted to make your own intro page and not do it in PicMonkey, there are different backdrops here. I've used these a couple times that you can plunk in there and then go back to titles and add your text in on top of it. Just, pretty standard. But they're good options. iTunes, this is if you've got some clips off of iTunes that you want to add in. I still have to find out all the rules and things. But they have got so many in iMovie, so many sounds and little clips of music that you can put in behind your video. So I would listen to see which ones sound like they would go with my roses. Which, no, I don't think so. I really like, there's a composer named Eric Satie, and he was, Dada era, and I really like his stuff, but unfortunately there's nothing here, and I don't know the rules. So I want something that's a little bit calm, and that doesn't really go. Lazy Day? No. So you can go through, and that's kind of nice. Okay, so I think I have decided upon this. It's called time lapse. So I'm going to take the whole clip and I'm going to drop it in. So click. Now this one will start right at the beginning. And now as you can see, it only goes for 31 seconds. So I won't be able to stretch it out anymore. So what I'll need to do is come back and add it again. So it'll tag right along at the end. And I can just keep tagging it on. See, now here it tapers off, it goes longer than my video. So then here, if you don't want it to start right out just blaring right away, here, let me show you. It doesn't really blare on this one, but sometimes they do. What you can do is see that little dot that pops up? It's like a little, so you can drag it, and that's sort of like a fade in effect. So it'll slowly fade in, and then I'll do that again at the end where I can have it fading out through that last clip. So here, so I can have it fading out at the end of the roses. Alright, so that's a quick tutorial on how I use iMovie. When I save, click over here, File, Share, and then I click share the file. Now over here on the resolution, if you have it ginormous, it's going to take forever. So you can change the resolution, the quality. I put it on medium. It might save out. I don't need to add it to theater. Next. So it's going to save to my desktop. And then this is sort of the progression. It'll show you how quickly it is saving to your desktop. So that's a quick run through of how I use iMovie to create and play with all of my movie clips and my background music and text and things like that. I have so much fun playing with it. So yeah, if you have any questions, write down in the comments down below the questions you have. If there are any other tutorials that you'd like to have me go through, I'm happy to do it. I really enjoy it. Leave me a comment. Let me know you're watching. Like, subscribe, and find me at Texas Gal Treasures. And I will talk to you later. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.